It is a familiar fixture at the intersection of Routes 11 and 15 in Shamokin Dam, but November 1st, Ted's Landing will close.
My in-laws, Ted and Janet Skotitis, moved to the family from Batavia, New York in the early 60s, and in 1962 they purchased what had been the Blue Hill restaurant at the time and turned it into Ted's Landing. So that was in 1962. We are now 2014, so 52 years ago in October.
Skotitis says the decision made between herself, her son Alexander, and her niece Jessica was not an easy one.
The downturn in the economy hasn't helped as far as fine dining, people's lifestyles. People are on the go and don't have time oftentimes for an hour and a half dining each evening. So it's a combination.
Skotitis says they met with the nearly 15 employees of Ted's this week to tell them the news.
We have offered any employees who are not currently working at Skeeter's employment at Skeeter's. I would say half of them, at least, work at both places. They work at Ted's Landing and Skeeter's.
A little over a year ago, the decision was made to close Ted's on the Hill, the banquet facility owned by the family. What's left is Skeeter's Barbecue, which is still going strong. And in the future, Skeeter's customers may even see some familiar things from the Ted's Landing menu.
In closing Ted's, we would still like to keep some of the items that would maybe fit in at Skeeter's to help kind of increase our selection up here a little bit going into winter. We're looking to hopefully add a few more soups, some different maybe sandwich items that maybe would fit up here, as well as some of the desserts we would sell in bulk orders over the holidays or with some large to-go orders if they're interested in a dessert option.
Skotitis calls her late husband John Skotitis a restaurateur and says she knows he would be content with the decision to close Ted's Landing.
John knew it was going in this direction as well. Perhaps, I know it may have been a different scenario, but he knew that Ted's Landing was due for a change, and he was in agreement with that. So that seals it for us, and I think my father-in-law Ted knew that as well. You know, the times have changed, and it's time to move forward.
As for the Ted's Landing location, Skotitis says they are going to lease the building, as they're doing with the Ted's on the Hill facility. Sarah Bartlett, WKOK.com.